Hey Nuggets, welcome to the food truck. My name is Ruka, and today we are doing another episode of Disco Elysium, episode 3, I believe. So, recap from last time, we tried to get a body off of the tree, and it is still on the tree after many, many hours of struggling with trying to figure out what to do with it, and also investigating the body, which was quite detailed, a lot more detailed than I expected. So yeah, that was that. Also, apparently made some old man angry, so we got to fix that up somehow eventually, as well as finding out a little bit more of ourselves. It's not much. We have some initials. It's not much, but it is something. So good to know at least. I kind of wanted to look at the case files between recordings just to see what they were about, but uh, I think time passes by quite a bit if I do that, and I don't know what effect time will have for us if I do that. So I'm not gonna be doing that off like recording. I almost said off stream because I do stream quite a bit. But yeah, instead we'll probably do it during the playthrough, and for anyone who might not like that, I'm sorry, but it's just part of the game. And this is a let's play, so we have I mean it's the writing is very intriguing and very what do you call it sucks you in, and I like that. I actually like the writing quite a bit. So we'll definitely have some more of that. Also, voice acting is excellent. Excellent. If I had less shame, then I would do so myself in my streams, but I need to get over that first. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. We're trying to sober up at least. But yeah, it seems we still haven't gotten the body off of the tree, and now we actually have to go to the harbor. We have to go to the harbor to hopefully get some help from the people who may have put this guy up here. Also, F you, Kuno. F you. But we gotta ask you a question, don't we? Kuno. Gotta.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks?
Yeah, and you gotta stop. Look, I have questions for you.
All right, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh?
My...
Show me what you got.
Stop it, Kuno. Holy crap, I'm gonna slap you.
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this, Kuno.
The body. What do you know about it? Let's give this a shot.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
I asked you a question. I need an answer.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno!
Kim, what do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Let's start with the basics. Where's the rest of this armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
Okay, another question then.
Shoot that shit at Kuno.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Okay, this is not helpful.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Oh. My drama says something. I need to listen to drama. You meant you know who he was before he died?
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Okay. Do you know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
Oh. He sounds cooperative. I'm liking this. Let's see what else we can get from him.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking...
Trying to look tough, Kuno. Is that what you're trying to do? Now, Kim says you might be on drugs, or my brain thinks you might be on drugs, but it seems like you're just trying to look cool, but you are doing a very, very horrible job at it. He looks around trying to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno is in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist.
Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know what Kuno's been fucking up to?
Oh, don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
I see. They're trying to act cool.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
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 That's the name of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Looks like you're a fagari now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
There are contrusions all over his body. Did you do that? Contrusions. He's not gonna know what a contrusion is. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
And you're testing mine, Kuno! God fucking Kuno.
Get lost.
Let's see. Who is Kuno? Let's try that.
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Hmm?
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Interesting. You refer to yourself in the third person to distance yourself from the situation. So you refer to yourself in the third person. Kuno. Is that some kind of gang name?
Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang. In a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Magie, bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's gonna put his hands on you.
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as a child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
I'm not doing anything, see? Just answer the questions. I'm just going to leave. Yeah, we don't want to waste our time with this thing.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno beats the shit out of you.
I think I need to bit the
Yeah, that's right. Drag your fat ass out of here, fat boy, before Kuno fucks you.
Bang! Got fucked by the Kuno. We alright? You wanna get fucked again? Come back.
I am about to get very violent with this kid. Let's try.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Backed down from Kuno.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Seems, you don't. Alright, well, I let a kid push me around. That was bad on me. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and equip our clothes back. What's in the photo?
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of
wait,
the head.
wait,
It
wait.
still kind of looks like a map of the stars in the night sky, but something's not right.
Yeah, I think we had this, No, I don't think we had this exact text last time. What's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone who knows about history could tell you.
Oh, I think I know someone who could help. That lady in the hostel. Maybe we can ask her. Let's see if she'll help us with this. And also check the kitchen and see if my badge is in there for whatever reason.
Hello again, sweetie.
Let's see. Can I show this to her? Let's see. Can I equip it and show it to her? Let's, Nope. I can't.
An intricate web of blue. It still kind of looks like a map of the...
Okay, so we can't ask her about that. Let's check the kitchen, see if there's anything here. Dishes are drying, the smell of chemicals and pine trees. Oh, there's money here. Can I grab it? Nice. Can't open the fridge. An aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. What's this? More money. Alright. Take that too.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Garancy Kubek. Please. It's not funny.
Garassi, I have some questions. Mr. Kubek. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions. Okay, I'm gonna listen to my logic here. Let's listen to the logic.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You've got some impressive pots here. I don't see many pots, but okay, let's go with that first.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
I don't think I've anything else. Stay masculine. Alright. That really didn't go much of anywhere. Let's check the door.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue.
Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side.
Push on the door?
The door does not budge.
I wonder where this door leads.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its cobalt blue. I'm part of the Whirling in rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty, we may find something pertinent in the investigation.
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
Yes, a mini side investigation. No, the door is a mega investigation. The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Alright, I guess we'll ask him. Right, we also have a laundry list of stuff that we didn't do from last time. Got it. Hey, Gart.
Can I help you?
And let's see. Here's your trash container key.
Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for.
Just the victim's clothes.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Well, I didn't say anything otherwise. Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them there? Who else has the keys to the trash container?
The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
See. Could someone on staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
Well, the trash... I guess the trash is technically part of the crime scene, but still. Alright, thanks. Let's talk about something else.
Yes?
Let's see. I saw another thing at the Whirling Inn.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn Union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
Wow, Garth likes to complain. I mean, we've known this, but even more so than usual.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Thank you, Garth, for reminding me about what I owe you.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
Alright, I think they open up at 4, if I remember correctly. We'll double check, though.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear you got that.
There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen.
Oh yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it? Do you have...
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
A door that you haven't opened for the past 10 years. Isn't that kind of suspicious? Just saying.
Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust.
He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back there.
Fine, okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that.
Okay, well, that's fair enough. There's something else I want to ask about.
Yes?
Let's see. Yeah, we're not doing the karaoke today. Okay then. Let's see. Who else should we hit? Oh wait, this guy. Can we talk to him? Who are you? It's all about money, you know. Can I talk to you? Nope, I cannot talk to you. I thought this lady would be able to help me with a photograph, but I guess we'll have to ask someone else. Let's ask someone else. Okay, while we're here, cop car. We got a call about something and also shine some light on my documents, I think.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Kim, how do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
Okay.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canema comes to life with a whiny growl.
Wow, that's loud.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
Okay. Close the door.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Wait, look around you.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. A woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than the child's cry.
Ah, Martinez.
He smells the air and says, "Where are we on this map?"
Let me see.
He takes the ledger for a moment and inspects it.
Right here.
He says his finger near the top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. Seems nice. Seems like a shithole. I'm sure I've seen worse. Seems nice.
No, it does not.
Look at the perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally up the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some.
Count them.
There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
What about the last row?
The last row has 3 perforations.
3, that's it.
That's it.
Hey Kim, what do all these holes mean? Point to the dots in the watermark.
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do. It's meant.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
18 years I've done this? I got drunk like a megastar. I walked the land telling whores and liars of the end to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. Probably some boring office job, same as everyone else. I feel like I just went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any idea? No idea, man. No idea.
Fair point. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see...
I mean, over 18 years? Over 200 cases? That's pretty good.
Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
Wow, so you're saying I used to be a super cop. I used to be good. That's some solace, I guess. What's the last number? I don't think I can ever re-become this person. You're saying I used to be a super cop?
Call it what you want. You were a valuable member of your precinct. Now, let's look at the last row. Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
So I'm a killer. 3 doesn't really make you a killer, but... that's... not too many. I was expecting a higher number, honestly. That's not too many.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Okay.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident.
It's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers.
But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for.
Have you ever killed anyone, Kim? How do you handle the strain? Have you ever killed anyone, Kim?
Yes.
Decline to elaborate, that's fair. How do you handle the strain?
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective, or self-destructive than others.
He gives you a meaningful look.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Anything's better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol.
Very true. Alright, thanks for this.
The lieutenant nods.
Alright, let's go.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Okay, let's see. Statistics. Superstar Cop 0. Apocalypse Cop. Sorry Cop. Boring Cop. Communist, Fascist, Ultra Liberal, Moralist. Good Cop, Bad Cop. Honor. People killed, cases solved. Years in service 18. Read the watermarks. Alright. Who put the clothes in the trash? Find a way to secret passage. Right, I think... What time is it? Okay, we got about an hour before they come into the thing.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay, I think we need to go ahead and report... What are we reporting? What are we reporting? Okay, the number of the victim's armor. I don't think it would help to report it to his precinct. Let's report it to ours so that we can get a little bit of credit for that. Reconnect to the 41st.
Right. Please hold.
She doesn't like it.
10-4, come in. Firework, over.
This might sound odd, but I'd like to there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question, over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
I want to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth?
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
Oh my gosh.
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time. What do you need, sir? Over.
Please refer me with my full name in the future. That would, be helpful.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
Say my name.
Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. Over.
Please just say my name, Jules.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us? He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wow, 18 years of service and apparently a super cop, and this is how I get treated? Man, I must be really washed up or something.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Okay, fine, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
I am in dire need of financial assistance. Can you help me?
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but...
What does he want now?
He's asking for money.
Is he fucking kidding?
Police business?
I don't think he is.
Don't give that asshole anything. He's just gonna drink it all.
It's for the lodging.
Alright, that's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over.
Okay. It's paramount to the investigation that you grant me money. Please, I'm begging you here. I don't even have a place to sleep tonight. Let's try that.
He says he's in trouble. Doesn't have a place to sleep.
Well,
I guess you'd better crack the case before sundown then.
Okay then.
Vigmar said.
It is... Okay, I hear you. No funds.
Anything else, sir? Over.
All transmission over. You are very helpful. I thought I could also give to you the serial number, but we will ask someone else to do this for us.
Roger that. 1010, over and out.
Radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Okay, serial number.
Sure, officer. What's the number? And the make of the armor, if you know it.
Yeah, we got everything here.
Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll have dug up something useful by then.
Alright, thank you.
The International Collaboration Police, ICP, is an inter-Isolari law enforcement service, the crown jewel in the moral intern diadem, alongside EPIS and the coalition government.
57's over and out.
Alright,
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
we're done for now. We're done here for now. Anything else we need to check off? Ask station for additional funds. That's not gonna happen. Let's see. Call us back in the day. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to get in somehow. Alrighty then. I could cause an insurrection, or I could... You know, let's talk to the guy upstairs. What is this name? Metalhead? It's probably not Metalhead. But let's see what we got. Let's try this again. We have a reason now.
Last we saw, your race was being superseded by the Seminese.
Come on. I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate drunks from entering the arbor.
You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get that corpse down from the tree.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Look, dude, we're not here for any philosophical battle or revolution. I just need help to get a body down from a tree.
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
Wow.
There may be a peaceful solution to this. You could internalize Meshached's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
Right, good idea. Wouldn't that mean I have to become Seminese supremacist myself?
Well, not as such. What you do with the mastery of advanced race theory is up to you. You could reject the findings, sure, or accept them and become an advanced racist.
Oh, is that where this is going? Subscribe to his advanced race theory. What are the tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards a lorry man down the street.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
You sure I'm not chronometrically superior to you? I mean, he does have the bigger head, but you're right. That's chronometric perfection. My race does not stand a chance. Say nothing.
Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years, there is need for a servile homunculus.
Wow. Let's see. Know anything about this monk?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Know anything about it?
Stop showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
He had nothing to do with it.
Okay, well then. Subscribe to his race of advanced race theory. Let's not. Maybe we can just storm the castle instead. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
His eyes turn towards the harbor, seemingly bored with you. But you still serve them. How's that factor into your life? You keep telling yourself that. I'm sorry, of course, I understand now, deeper. Yeah, you still serve them, though.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did.
So I'm a communist now. Okay, well, I didn't realize this was going to be a thing.
Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
You're moronic. Okay. I'm no communist. Communism is pretty cool. Individualism is my jam. My jam is mysterious. A mysterious fourth thing. Alright, enough of this.
He looks toward the harbor, motionless, the tattoos on his face like a web of stone.
Physical instrument. What if...
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
What if I hold the crowbar or a flashlight? I don't know which one's gonna work. Let's try.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Okay, well, neither is gonna help me in this situation, so... we are gonna go down, see if we can rally the troops downstairs and get them to storm the castle somehow. Sounds like a better thing to do than get the police in on it. Oh, I need to give you something back, don't
Yes.
I? Okay, well, leave that for now.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I want to get into the harbor too.
Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
I'm interviewing people about a murder that took place here, behind the hostel cafeteria there. It is an official matter, not to be discussed with outsiders. Let's see. I wonder if we can talk to them about the murder.
I know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy and terse. Absolutely nothing.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor bugs. They'd do anything to stay alive.
Right to work!
It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Well, that's not the reason why I'm gonna open it, but let's see. This isn't really my area of expertise, that's for sure.
We are not picking a side in this just yet, sir.
Pity.
Let us work!
Who are all these strikebreakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military haircut.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
Yeah, good question.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were
Given a job to do!
No, I'm pretty sure it's because you're big and loud. Don't you have any tips on how to punch a guy out, do you? Say, a really big race theorist guarding a button?
Not before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
Not before you get in there.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
I'm gonna fail! Big time! You want me to do that? Okay. Pretty sure I can't take him out myself, so... Alright, back to Measurehead. Can't believe we're doing this. I wanted to avoid a fight, but I can't believe we're doing this.
Your race descent has only worsened since the last
Okay,
assault.
I'm knocking you out.
You have really
What?
let yourself go.
Ooh.
Just like that, instinct took over. A solid strike straight into his throat, into the cartilage.
What?
You could swear you felt the soft palate break.
How did that work? Oh, what? That was like 17%. How did that work? What? Holy crap! What? Oh, wow. I'm actually bewildered.
The man is reeling, gasping for air. Time stands still around you. In the distance, the sounds of the harbor are falling silent. All you hear is a small gurgling sound as a trickle of blood appears on the man's lip.
Wait, what should I do? Rip it into him, give him a right hook, back up, and perform a 360 flying spin kick. Let's be practical. Right hook. While he's down. Quickly. Oh, no. Oh.
Oh God, wrong move. Your head is in his hands, like a pair of forceps crushing you, and you can feel every jewel.
Say it. I am a degenerate drunk.
Wait, how did this happen? I was winning. I was winning. Assault of a police officer. Help. Assault of a police officer. Help. Ooh. Heal, heal, heal,
The
heal.
compression is unbearable. This is causing some serious damage to whatever precious, gelatinous thing is inside there. Your sight turns red.
You are a poor player of physical chess.
Let's see. I don't know how that worked the first time, but apparently I did not do too well. Maybe I should have done the flying kick. The flying kick might have actually worked. Oh, Kim, what do you have to say?
I'd appreciate it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians, because that won't get us anywhere.
Yeah, I get that, I get that.
I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hook.
But he's the one trying to provoke me. Okay, I was trying to assert my dominance over him, but I was fighting bad, unsavory ideologies. I'm a hero. How else are we gonna get through the gates? Can't promise that I might attack him again, but how else are we gonna get through the gates?
There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measurehead here.
Alright, fine. Can't promise that I might attack him again.
The lieutenant groans, but doesn't say anything.
Okay, well, I need to buy some medicine first, because I'm gonna die if I don't. Let's see. Do I have enough cash to buy stuff? Got three real.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
I really want to get the other stuff, but maybe let's do 2 Nosafed.
Okay, here. Okay, here.
And
I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
And 1 magnesium.
Okay, here. I hope Saint.
Alright. We can't buy anything else. Yeah, everything's really stacked against me at this point. Okay. Well, what's your idea?
Nice aggression with the native. Don't let the chief fool you next time. You don't need to be that up in his face. Leave yourself space to move.
Not bad advice, actually. This might do the trick.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Let's see. Is there anything else I can check? Opposite end of the harbor. The yard? Am I missing something? Maybe over here. Is there a path this way? What's this? Ruins full of snow, no one lives here anymore. Can I go here? Nope. Alright. Can we go through here? No. I don't think I can bother the old lady, but... see if she knows something.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Okay, let's not bother her for now. Kind of burning daylight here. I'm a little bit worried about that. Wait, Kim.
Yes?
Right. I'm trying to see if... where's the yard that he's talking about? It's not this, right? He said opposite end of the harbor. Maybe there's another path I have to go through? Let's try this way. Maybe there's something here? No, we're just back here. There is a place we haven't checked yet. I don't know if it's got anything to do what we need to do. Maybe this way? Oh wait, there's a sign. What does the sign say? What does the sign say? To Cape Side Apartments, Martinez Pier. Roundabout north. Let's try this way. I don't know what's over here, but maybe it'll help. What's this? A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? What's this? What's this? There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint? Inside the frame of a motorcycle in repair, and the tools were used to assemble it. Yeah, hold on. What do you want? I'm checking some stuff. Cape Side Apartments. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, North Roundabout. Can't exactly go up there, son. What's this? Oh, magnesium. Would have been nice. Docking reserved for residents of Blue Saint-Ghislain, 33A. Your room in the whirlring isn't much bigger than this sloop. It is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life. Can you help me?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
We got a rich person here.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM.
Joyce L. What does the L stand for?
Beaton, my maiden name.
Her bony hands dangled from the sleeve of her oversized raincoat. What exactly is RCM? I don't remember hearing it from somewhere. What gave us away?
Nothing, honestly. I've said it to every drunk in town, and you're the first one who's responded.
Relax. She meant it in jest.
Shake her hand.
I'm glad to see you here.
Her grip is tight and cold.
I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will. Gladly.
Okay.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
Don't trust me too much just yet, Kim. Please, no.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery. In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
You're on a boat.
Why, yes I am.
She looks at the deck under her feet, green and white sails all over it. Not a lot of people on boats, are there? Does she have a name? Do you have a license for this boat? Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
Caillou. I thought we were on Revachol. I still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here. The Caillou. I guess that's the river. I haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
You need to make this lady admit she's only riding around on this boat because she's rich.
I don't, but... why?
Why what? Stop thinking. Take her down.
It'll come off like I'm envious and I'm not. Why am I even thinking about this? I have police work to do. Actually, yes, I need to nail her for this. Why did I ask? Why am I even thinking about this? I have police work to do.
Have it your way.
Let's see. I think I have a handle on the boat thing.
Good.
Tell me about Wild Pines. What do you do?
What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
So what do they do?
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things.
She points to the small dots on the horizon, I see.
And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration, offshore platforms.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long gone, but several of the Indo-tribes remain.
I see. Who are the other Indo-tribes?
Saint-Baptiste, Elysium, an unknown entity known as Brightest Star.
Got it. Tell me something else.
She nods.
What can you tell me about this strike?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets.
Wait, what if I want to hear about trade secrets? I'm not interested. What is your role in this precisely?
I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching took place.
I see.
Now they won't even let me into the harbour. There's a 2-meter-20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
There is, yes. Oh, you mean Measurehead.
Yes, Jean-Luc Measurehead.
She leans back and rolls her eyes. How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
Yeah.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike?
Doesn't sound like it.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say, aggressive.
Hey, overtime pay is important, so is a medical plan. What's the third thing?
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
Has this happened to Gaumont? What happened to this Gaumont?
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it? Fuck off, midget. Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Okay, so he's not the guy hanging on the tree. Not cool. Okay. Okay then.
Yes. Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
What are their demands?
There are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Oh yes. Every worker, a member of the board.
That's a bit much. A member of the board. I mean... I don't see that working out.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means.
I like it. I don't know what to think about it. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business. Forget it, I want to ask something else. Over-aggressive commie posturing. Seems like they have no idea about business.
In its defense, another said, demand democracy. Pretty tame stuff compared to every worker a member of the board.
Most of them probably don't even know what that means.
Fortunately, they explained it. Every time the Wild Pines group makes a decision about anything, it needs the signature of each of the 2,200 workers in its Martinez terminal.
That is impossible. Way impossible.
Just so you understand, this is but one of 22 terminals owned by Wild Pines. Essentially, not only are they kings of the company, they are also kings of the 72,000 employees of Wild Pines Group.
That's pretty funny, I have to admit. The workers can't be kings. The king is king. The king is dead. Long live the workers. What are you gonna do?
I'm not sure. Naturally, I assume that was just their opening position. A hard-nosed tactic with a side of mockery. But there's been no follow-up, just the same nonsensical slogan repeated over and over again. And now, people are getting lynched, I hear. Behind the whirling in rags. A disastrous situation if there ever was one.
Excuse me, from whom did you hear about this lynching?
Good question.
I first heard it from the boyer at the gates. The one whose very name advertises his aversion to work. I think he said it was, call me mañana?
Yes.
This checks out.
The scabs at the gate, did you put them there? I don't think that's something she would have done, but let's ask anyway.
The scabs? You mean the huddled masses of Jamrock, come to plead for work where the union refuses to?
Yes.
If they were organized by Wild Pines or its affiliates, then it would be a company secret. I could not share it with you. Not right now, at least.
Sounds like it might be.
It's implied. She's open to discussing this matter with you at a later occasion.
Okay, tell me about the union boss, Mr. Clear.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first.
Really? That's surprising. I thought he was corrupt.
Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood.
Yeah, we've seen that viscous goo from another person.
If you were to prick him with something sharp, you could see it oozing out. A knife, maybe? No, a rapier.
You sound like you're about to take a rapier to him. Is he that bad? Let's see. Let's go with the first one.
Oh, heavens no. We get along just fine. Yet, now that you mention it, I can't stop imagining that black treacle just dribbling down his double chin.
A double chin. Okay, so we know what kind of stature this guy has. Is he that bad?
He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Edgar.
Wait, there are two of him?
Yes. Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
I see.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues.
What about the union itself outside the Brothers Clare?
The Debardeurs Union was once a perfectly normal institution. 20 years ago, anyway. It must not have been easy to establish under the Emergency Act, but they did it. I can respect that.
Yeah, it sounds like actually what's happening in other unions.
Organized labor at its best, as they say. Then something happened in the local chapter elections. The Brothers Clare came and transformed it into a... how do you say?
She hesitates, looking for the right expression.
A mob. The Debardeurs are a crime syndicate. Sad as it may be, I suspect we'll be forced to cooperate with them.
I see.
Refreshingly honest, officer. The company has tried appeasing in the past, but I'm afraid our concessions have only emboldened Everard and his brother.
She turns to you.
And your opinion, detective, if I may ask. I'm a curious and talkative person, you see. Would you say the Debardeurs Union is...
And I'm a very curious individual looking for information, so this works for both of us. An effective advocate for the rights of local working men, giant leech sucking the life out of Revocol. Basically a socialist mob. I prefer not to have an opinion on these things. Sounds like a socialist mob, but I don't know if that's accurate. Giant leech sucking the life out of Revocol seems more accurate.
Indeed, and a hungry one. Sadly, Wild Pines have cooperated with what amounts to a crime syndicate for 2 decades. However much you feed the leech always hungers.
One more thing, you said something happened in the elections?
I'm glad you asked. There was a woman, the previous forewoman of the Union. She disappeared.
Really?
Disappeared?
Yes. On the last day of the local chapter elections, her daughter phoned in and said she wasn't running anymore. Or coming to work. Ever. End of story.
Sound like Sylvie, actually. Eerie. It happened. Some kind of extortion, probably.
Indeed. The company suspects foul play, but there's nothing they could do. It was a union matter. The point of the presentation is, these kinds of things happen around the Clares. Watch out when you're dealing with him.
Understood.
Thank you for your concern, ma'am. We'll be just fine.
That's all I need here. Let's change the topic.
Of course.
Oh, wow.
How else can I help?
We got a whole list of stuff. What can you tell me about this lynching?
Quite a few things, I'm afraid.
She falls silent for a moment, contemplating something.
The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
I don't have mine.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. And this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
I remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered an unusual medical episode, I lost my badge related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
It's possible. After a night of heavy drinking, I lost all memory of my life in the world. Let's not say that one. I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, yes. Yes.
I can't hear you, darling. Speak up, please.
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. Some kind of encephalopathic amnesia. I don't even know how to respond.
I don't know either. I'm surprised you're actually, empathetic.
I do believe you, naive as that may sound. I simply can't imagine what you gain by faking such a condition.
True that.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
With 18 years experience and over 200 cases solved.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Fine, we gotta find our badge.
She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement.
Let's find it somehow. Let's talk about it something else until I do.
Of course. But before we do, officers, let me be perfectly clear. The situation is extremely volatile. The sooner we can speak about this lynching business, the better for all of us.
Do you know something about these tattoos?
That's the man who was killed. I'm afraid this is a discussion for once we've cleared the lynching question.
I see. Fine, let's return to it later.
Better not tie the fourth day to the backstay on this. I hope there is something else I can help you with.
You seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this, reality we're in.
This reality?
She pulls her hood closer to her neck.
Yes, reality is your side case. An experimental side case.
I am conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in. It's related to the medical episode. I have trouble remembering even the most basic terms of reality. No time to explain, just give me the lowdown. Actually, now is not a good time. It's related to the medical episode.
Ah, yes, the episode. Sounds like an acute case of encephalopathy, now that I think of it.
She puts down her thermal cup and looks at you.
Don't be phased, madame. He functions perfectly well. He only needs a lowdown on all of reality.
I could have said that.
We may be here a while then. Ask away, officer. I'll help however I can.
All right.
All right, we're in. I know these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Where are we?
We're in Martinez.
Baby?
Baby.
Baby.
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
I like this one. I like this lady. I like this lady.
She refers to your corresponding ages.
Mm-hmm. And what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour, north of the 881 and Jamrock.
Let's see.
You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten, even. Shelled to smithereens during the Revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
Yeah, the gloomy weather doesn't help. You mentioned sea. What sea is this?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
Let's see. What's the name of this island?
Caillou, as you already know. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
Okay.
It is clear this pebble is of enormous value to her, and to humanity at large.
Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol?
Revachol.
Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Let's see. When was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
Who built this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Seminine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. The stuff of men.
Yep, I can see that. We got the 6-foot races to prove that.
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So we're in an unimportant part of an important place. We're pretty much at the center of the world. We're in the periphery, basically nobodies. Self-sufficient island, able to sustain up to 200 million people. In the middle of an Insulindic Ocean. We're pretty much at the center of the world?
Oh, we're quite a way off. About 22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the Bank of the World building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Gotcha. Look to the sea.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
I am.
There is no recognition. Only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
Alright. I don't know any of this.
We are where we are. I have no truer answer to give, unfortunately.
She watches you closely as you scan the horizon. Let's see, we got something else here. Jamas do, the realization. 3 hours, 25 minutes, okay? Rivacol Special Administrative Region, the Kalu, name after name, and none of them is familiar. They seem real, but something is wrong. You feel like a kid looking at stickers on the fridge. Truvant, the Apricot Company, World Games 34. You can almost see your hand reaching out for them, scratch at the corners, see if they peel loose. This feels like the most important of all the thoughts, the one you truly must complete. Internalize. That might be helpful. Alright.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
Was there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Messier will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
Okay, let's see. Alright, Lieutenant, I'll continue later.
It's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Let's see. I guess that's all for now. We gotta find our badge before we can continue with her, I guess.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know. Anything else?
You seem rich. Can I have some money? That is a bad thing to ask. We're not going to do that. Thank you. That's all for now, Leaf.
Of course, Detective. Take care.
Wow, you work hard.
I do?
Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. It's tough out there, but you keep it real and provide.
I guess I do, yeah. What hard work do I do exactly?
Look at yourself. You're a human pedometer. You must have walked 200,000 steps down cracked asphalt mosaic, sand, and linoleum after you re-emerged. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are evil. You didn't make it that way, and you won't let it break you. You ride.
Yeah, I ride. A little. I fucking ride till I die, bitch.
That's just what it's like. Life and death. But you got gills on your side, baby. Got those black papers with the faces of the innocents on them. You bring in the Franco-Negros and the Solas.
See? Is friends.
It ain't easy, but you do it. Day in and day out. You didn't make the rules, but you won't lose. You're a cop, and a sprinter, and a money printer.
I guess I made some gills, sure.
Sure. And has it been easy? Is life easy? Have you not gone into cardiac arrest? Are you not about to have an anxiety attack or shoot yourself in the mouth? But you still hustle 24/7, ride or die. Now, ask yourself, are you rich?
No, I'm actually not.
That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave, and you're still practically a hobo. Why is that?
It's because of that guard guy riding my ass. The system is broken. There's a market for corrupt cops out there, but the immigrant cops have price dumped it. Fucking taxes, man. I don't know. Why am I so poor? Taxes, man.
That's right. 100%. Fucking G-Man's got his jam-covered sticky fingers in your pocket, stealing from you every time you buy, sell, walk, talk, fart, so much as sneeze. Aren't taxes almost non-existent in the Gotham estate that is Revachol?
I thought there were no taxes.
You and I both, but they got those indirect modes of taxation. Sales tax, excise duty, extraction tax. This tax that doesn't even have a name. Plus, there's the stuff people in other countries pay for that makes them ask for more money from you here. The Gotham estate's a myth. In total, the coalition government is taking 98% of all your money.
No fucking way! I guess I'm a free market fundamentalist now, opt-in. Are you sure? That seems like a pretty big number. This isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market type. Let's see. This isn't helping me solve my money problem. It's only making me into a free market type. What is a free market fundamentalist? Well, it's not helping me solve my money problem, so I guess I will... Are you sure?
What are you not sure about? They're milking your nipples till they bleed. Can't you see? Aren't you sick and tired of having bloody nipples?
Bleeding nipples are kind of a pain, but how will deregulation help with that? Opt in, but only a little. Deregulation. Well, this isn't helping me solve my money problems. It's only making me into a free market type.
What are you, a racist? Don't be a racist. Be a cool immigrant, ultra-liberal free market advocate. Ride or die. Keep it street.
Well, if not being an ultra-liberal makes me a racist, then I guess I should be ultra-liberal? Go away, discard thought. I don't know where that was going, to be honest, but okay. Anyway, it is now 4:30. I think we should head back to the... Wait, what's this? Looks like there was construction over here once, decades ago. Okay. Anyway, it's 4:30. We probably should check the inn. What is this? I'm getting distracted.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
Hold on, who am I speaking to?
Doesn't matter who I am. Now go on, get out of here.
There's the police. Open the door. Okay. I didn't want to do it, but okay.
Ha! The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
She trails off, leaving the sentence unfinished.
Backyard door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Okay, we'll leave then. Can we talk to this? What's this? Let's see, get a reality lowdown.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Someone's having a conversation upstairs. Where's my crowbar?
Hey, up here, piggo.
Okay, well, we got that. Suggestion. What's this one do? Esprit. Alright, we're gonna look like a sailor for now.
Yeah, you better keep walking.
Can we talk to you?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the pier.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
We just want to know your full name, little lady. No need to get defensive. Don't use that tone with me. I am the law. Let's start with your blood type and go from there. Hep. Yeah, when was the last time you were tested? Just answer some questions, okay?
Ask away, pigman, but I don't promise to answer.
Despite the sass, she puts the brush aside. You keep looking off to the side. What are you looking at?
The lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
She turns her head to face the coast and nods disdainfully towards Joyce, performing maintenance on her boat.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Ozon is an archipelago 2 days' travel away from Rivershaw. Its moneyed residents, used to posh restaurants and upscale boutiques, rarely have reason to visit Martinez.
You mean Joyce?
On a first-name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Why all the negativity?
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor.
Okay, well, what are you doing on the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
That's not going to be visible from low orbit, that's for sure.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
She studies the wall, suddenly pensive. So you don't know what to write. Why are you so committed to defacing the building? I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it? So you don't know what to write?
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mono is here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cats. And my name's not Mona, so...
Yeah, you said it was Cindy. I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna have to stop you. This is hooliganism. Yeah. Well, actually, I don't really care for this because we are on an investigation. We're not here to police you. So actually, I don't have an opinion. I lied.
Lying is cool, I guess.
She absent-mindedly paints a red streak on her left cheek. Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Well, okay then.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
You're right, Kim. You're so right.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
Wow. Issues. Alright, catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
I'm sure I do. What's this? I keep on getting distracted.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Cindy's artistic impulses are infectious, I see. Well, we're not gonna do it. What is here, though? Oh, lots of stuff. Lots of magnesium for whatever reason. And not enough meds. Let's see. Balcony with a view to the yard and the hanging.
Hey, what's that noise down there?
Garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. Chairs and tables. Let's take a look around first before we talk to the guy. Another splatter of bullet holes on the wall.
Yes?
No. Nothing. This thing. Orange bum hat reaction speed. -1 rhetoric. Okay. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. Maybe we can pry it open. Let's try. Nope. Not with this thing. Barrel of half-full rainwater. Anything else here? This stuff is up on another level? Wait. The smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him. Yeah, I know. I'm just checking the area out.
There must be another way into the building.
Oh, what was that? Oh, that scared me.
I can't get involved in this.
Okay, that scared me. See if we can talk to the guy.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
He says in a quiet voice, despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. Why are you whispering? Sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble from me, I just want to know what's going on here. Too late, young man, trouble's found you. I just want to know what's going on.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
Yes. He asked you adjusting his shirt.
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Looks like you got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
No, we did not.
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Did you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
Muscular?
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little blue notebook and writes something down.
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Snow blankets the old patio chairs and dead houseplants. And all the neighboring windows are black.
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty of the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
Okay.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, snow continues to pile on the neighboring windowsills.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Oh wow, same name as a place.
That's definitely not his real name.
Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't be expecting a real name when asking.
No, of course not. Could you please lower your voice?
He scans the courtyard. It's silent like the bottom of a well, every sound captured and reflected back. All right, we'll talk to you later.
No. We won't.
He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the snowy balcony in a dying hiss.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
What is my stats? Suggestion. I should have put points into this, haven't I? Well, may as well try, right?
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Hey, listen. Lower your voice. I am just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding. There's snow gathering on his hair and on his shoulders. A speckle of white against the purple that hangs loose on his slender frame.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
His voice is soft and deliberate. With a flick of his wrist, he sends the cigarette butt sailing over the rail.
But, hold on, what's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
All right. I guess we'll be able to meet him again? Maybe not today, maybe the next day.
He's gone.
We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
The lieutenant nods towards a small rock on a soggy patch of grass.
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. Let's see. Find a way inside the large apartment building in the north. Stone. This stone?
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
It's probably a key.
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments and the man can be in any of them.
How are we going to find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Alright. It's getting dark. Alright, I don't think there's any... Wait... No, okay, so we could probably get in, but it's getting... No, this area's just dark. Hey, kid!
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep?
Logic error. She is not sleeping right now.
Pig's come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
Are you sleeping right now?
Don't get fucking clever with me, pig. You think you're so clever.
You seem to be a little bit smarter than... You seem to be a little bit smarter than Kuno, at least. Alright, we got nothing here. Man, where the heck do I go? I also still need to get a ball back to the old guys. Something here? Nothing. I guess I can't hop over there. Pointless. I want to check out this bookstore, but I don't think we're going to get anything useful from it. What's this? Alright, well, there should be someone in the dining hall now, so maybe we can ask around. No, they're not. I thought it would be time. Okay then, let's I'm still not sure where to go. Still not sure where to go. Let's talk to this guy.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you, it's addressed to the lieutenant. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Rivachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
What's happening? You sound angry, Kim.
It's men like you who keep Rivachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
I see. He finally does have some issues.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
You're right, undermining our best shot. You're undermining our best shot at self-determination. Stop ripping into this guy. He's just really proud of being Revacholian. Limbo, what's going on here? Okay, well, let's help our buddy Kim out. See where that gets us.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave.
Racist lorry driver. Was he always racist lorry driver? Yes, he was. Okay, just making sure.
But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim, I got your back. Give the lieutenant a punch to the shoulder. Well, I think we all learned something today, smiled the lorryman. Now that's settled, we have a couple of questions. I guess we'll go with one.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Now that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. I found this mug in the trash. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
Okay, well we got EXP from it somehow.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long has this been going on?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe.
Wow.
But this here is just the last week or so.
This is just the last week or so. What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Sounds like a cover story to me.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges.
He loses his patience for explaining it.
Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko-picked apples.
Damn, you're not gonna get more out of him on this. He's put up the wall of racism.
Let's see. You said something about rights and privileges of lorrymen.
Oh yeah, they're a big deal. My great-grandfather was a carter, had a royal license and everything. We've tried to hold on to our privileges.
What's a carter?
Someone with a cart. What did you think it was? That's how deep into history our thing reaches. Before machines.
And that's a privilege.
Sure fucking is. We have a guild and everything, huh? Very ancient. Very prestigious.
So it's a kind of union.
Hell no. It's a guild. Invitation only. Unions work for the rich fucks. They're basically the same. Been trying to fuck us out of our heritage in the name of profit, but you can't replace experience. Trusting street thugs with their goods is going to fuck them right up the ass. Mark my words. Generations of practice and no laughing matter.
Okay, we're done for now. Didn't get anything useful out of that, as far as I'm concerned. Let's see, can we talk to this guy again? Maybe he has something useful this time?
You a scab now?
I'm not a scab, but yes, I'm a scab. Poor and downtrodden. Right to work. I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder. I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation. Been short on money right now. Can you give me some of it? That's not ever gonna go well. What's the strike about anyway? Let's see. Investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
It's actually fun and easy. You're right. It's almost impossible. I'm 91% sure I'll never get it solved. I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did it.
Of course, Policia. It wasn't me. You can rule me out. Easier that way.
He didn't do it. It's the truth.
Yeah, I can tell. I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation.
Body still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Does this mean you can let me through the gate?
I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
If it's so simple, why did the scab leader warn you of the guards blocking the way?
That's simple. I just walk in.
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
Measurehead, I think I met him.
Yeah, the 2.5-meter tall Seminese supremacist up there. Walk right past him.
Right.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
Then go past him again.
Uh-huh.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
So you're saying it's actually quite difficult. Gotcha. I think I have some questions for you first. Yeah, I think you're saying it's actually quite difficult.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best Measurehead in a physical confrontation, or you could convert to a Seminese supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever bested him in a physical confrontation? Has any of the scabs tried converting to his worldview? I got it. Another thing. Let's go with the first one.
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Yeah, I had a first-hand experience with that. Got him with 17%, did not get him on the follow-up. Alright, have any scabs tried converting?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Okay, another thing.
Sure.
Measurehead thing didn't go too well for me. Could you help me with that somehow?
Sorry. Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days.
Oh wow. Okay, well, very helpful.
Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane over using some remote controls.
A crane, you say?
Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Turn to Kim. Wait, we have air support? Why didn't you tell me? I'm pretty sure we don't, at least not all those things.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
He passed the side of his nose with his index finger.
Alright, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
That's good, okay, yes.
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically, grow him. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Yeah, I don't think that's an option.
Maybe that would work. We'll have to see.
Okay. There's gotta be another option, because I don't know. Doesn't sit well with me. What's this?
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
Let's see, what's in it?
The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia.
What about the back seat?
The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Eamdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
The lieutenant nods towards a racist lorry driver. You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy?
Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
What kind of stickers and insignia?
The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels.
I see. Maybe we can talk to him again. Let's see. Let's see what we can get out.
Looking for something?
What was the argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
Not the most popular topic nowadays, with a coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
I get it. Someone has to be the unpopular guy. Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense. To be honest, I can't really remember what that means. Please explain. On second thought, let's talk about something else.
Suit yourself, officer. Hide your face in the sand if you so wish.
We really don't have many options. The thing is, getting past Measurehead is like kind of impossible. And I don't think there's anywhere else I can go to get past him.
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Okay, nothing here. How about you? Maybe you can help.
Back already?
Let's see, what's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries sweeping the gesture. What's the jam? Tommy Lehome.
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating. An all-around clusterfuck.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
He glances south down the road. Limbo, huh? That's where I am. So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. Don't quite understand what you just said. Could you say again, only a little less plodding? I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need?
Oh, we got a breakthrough? Let's see. Lonesome Way Home. Well, it seems whatever this is. Factual memory returns. Breakthrough imminent. Eventually, I guess. Alright. Care to spare some change for a working stiff? Let's see. Tell me more about this strike. Do anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And your conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Well put. What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
So apples, I see.
Relax. He's merely joking.
Wicked. I wanted a friend in the underworld.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Okay, don't joke like that in front of the police.
They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
Let's see. Could I get one of those tracksuits? I don't think I have the money for that. Alright, another question.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
Tell me more about this strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands, no way in or out.
Let's see. Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
You know, good for you, dude. Good for you. He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Empathy, formidable. What do you see in his eyes? I'm good for now, thank you.
Don't be a stranger.
Alright, well, I'm sorry I doubted you the first time. You're a cool dude.
Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
I see. Learning cap for perception raised to 5. Speed gives 1 psi. Psi. I'm a psychic now? Okay, well. Honestly, I'm kind of lost. Kim said something about the opposite side of the harbor, but there was nothing there. And there's nowhere we can go here in the roundabout. Okay, I guess we're gonna try a round 2 on Measurehead. Nah, I don't know how that's going to work. Wait, let me make sure I have the correct equipment for this. Reaction speed, because we are not gonna get any rhetoric out of them. Physical instrumentation, endurance, let's go. Esprit. Yeah, let's do Esprit. But I also have the the hobo hat. Because that's what we do.
Your race descent has only worsened
Punch him.
since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. I know that.
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and he's squeezing it. It hurts.
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
I am a cop. Okay, heal.
Your fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and more.
The words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
I am not saying anything.
Your hand twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the words out of your swollen mouth.
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
I guess I have no other choice but to go with this, huh? Alright, let's ascribe to it. What's the worst that could happen?
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Measurehead, I am new to this world. Help me understand its races. I need to know what kind of different races are there.
Do you?
The lieutenant looks at you. This is for the thing.
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic door, and then to you. He lets out an audible sigh.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get through this guy otherwise, so we have to do this.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
So we gotta start from the top. Type A.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
That doesn't sound right.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats.
Okay, got it. Who are Type A then in your view?
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren of Sur-la-Clé, and even the North Königsteiners, all have Type A race propensities.
Type A.
The other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent and expansionist, but they have a glandular problem.
He draws his finger across his face.
Overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum.
And who are the Semines and Areopagites in this?
As proven by the Maun and the Mesk, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Semines and the Areopagites are on the ascent.
What's the difference between continue receiving wisdom and the Semines are?
The indigenous people of this, the Insulindian archipelago. The Semines inhabit the southern islands. I am Semines, from the stock of Ulembuir on Ile de Fantôme.
And the Areopagites are?
The Areopagites are the master race of the Ile Maran deserts. The Semines are descendants of the Areopagites. We came here during a heroic migration from Ile Marat to Ansuland, thousands of years before the lactose-intolerant Maun Reden Occidentals discovered this place.
I guess we have to go with 3. Alright, what's the difference?
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Semines are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
He falls silent, contemplating the beauty and the mystery.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world.
Okay, Type B.
Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Khoikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
The Khoikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white, officer, in a suspect description.
You said Khoikos. I've been trained to identify them as white in official descriptions. Mud-colored.
To an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of a distinct muddy color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, sweaty, and ashen.
Yeah, I think that kind of looks like our guy here. I'm not gonna deny that, actually.
Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking alcohol and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb and for eating potato.
What's wrong with potatoes?
The Khoiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potat. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba.
And the Vacholiers you mentioned?
The Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the racial Cauldron. Too mixed to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution. which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
I forget how many years has human history been. Probably should look that up later.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
I'm pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long. That revolution sounds like it was actually very good and necessary. That revolution sounds like it was perpetrated by degenerate marauders, not all the people of Revachol. Go away, stupid political thoughts. What was this revolution?
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zara's ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia.
Man, this guy is so full of himself.
The revolution is fatal familial insomnia. A hereditary prion condition passed from the Khoikhoi to the Occidentals. But not sexually. Probably through trade routes and potate acid, the prime component of the potato plant. Enough of type mediocrity.
He nods, satisfied with the outcome. Okay, I guess we have to go through all of this. What's the last one?
Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are tortured creatures waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me.
Yeah, I better not go into it.
It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their deformities. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
Now that we've been through all the types, do I understand advanced race theory?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it.
Man, this guy is so full of himself. And I do agree, I don't understand any of it. Will you help me get that body down if I do?
We will see.
Access to the Union is important for our investigation, but there may be another way in, without becoming a race theoretician.
Am I mildly worried he might take it seriously? The lieutenant thinks. Yes, I am, he concludes. I am worried.
On second thought, I don't have time to go any deeper into this stuff.
Lost, though. Buckled away at the last gate. This is why your haplogroup will never rise from the ashes. Now, I need to luxuriate in the private company of my babe. Leave me. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco music and venereal disease?
Well, that went well. I understood absolutely nothing, except the guy is so sure of himself in his race theory. A little bit difficult to convince him otherwise, considering it's very hard to get through him. Literally. Alright, Scab.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
I need you to be my champion against John Luke up there.
No. I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker. No. I'm not a fighter. I'm a worker.
Ah, jeez. How about you, La Mañana?
I guess getting past the man ain't that simple after all. So, what now?
Yeah, well, I think we've come to a roadblock. I'm not sure what to do, to be honest. I'm not sure what to do. Well, there's a few bottles to pick up, so... Man, where do we go? Where do we go from here? It's like... Getting through him is not going to work out. Asking someone to help us out doesn't seem to be working out either. So what other options do we have? I'm not exactly sure. This is very difficult. Maybe we can try pushing some buttons.
Box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Yeah, none of this is gonna help. Well, I'm out of ideas for now. I really don't want to end this episode on a huge question mark, but I think I'm gonna have to, because I don't know what to do. We're gonna have to sleep on this and think about it for next time. So yeah, let's go somewhere a little bit quieter and end it there. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you all for getting this far. I'm not sure what to make of today's episode, to be honest, but holy crap. Lots of racial tension to be sure. I really don't want to subscribe to that guy's race theory if I don't have to, but we may not have a choice, to be honest. And I'm gonna have to think on what to do for the next time. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for watching. I'm not really sure where to go here. We're gonna try to figure out next time. So until then, see ya.